Alright, so today we are going to Wyman-Gordon Power Plant. Another gorgeous rainy day. A lot of overgrowth, so minimal visibility, hopefully. So we have this big power plant here, which was a huge producer of like titanium and sorry, I'm like really out of breath. I had to like run. So they had like a lot of impact and influence on like the production of like titanium and all that was used on military aircraft and weapons and everything like that from World War II, Korean War, Vietnam War, and actually, believe it or not, everybody that worked here was really happy working here. So I'm pretty excited to show you guys inside. It's a little bit of a hike, but it should be pretty dope. Let's see. Gotta make sure my camera's not getting too wet. I know it's waterproof, but it'll damper the quality of the footage. So we are walking up to kind of where we're going to get in, and the smokestack, which we are going to look at on the way out over here. It's a really cool view in there. We're going to try to make it quick because we try to not stay places too long. Plus I've been here already, so I kind of know where all the cool stuff is. Just have this big vat here of still water, just full of garbage. Here's where people typically see like squatters, but I haven't seen anybody here in a very long time. There's been people coming here for years. So in here, I'll make sure my camera's not wet when we get inside. So we got some pretty big drums here. There's like a silo right there. This is how you get into the main part of the power plant. We're gonna go look down here at the drums. My buddy's gonna wait there right by the door. So here's some stairs. It's the other main part of the power plant here. And this is what we're gonna do to go up all the way to the top. But we're gonna kind of go look through this floor first, and then we'll start to head up because there's not as much you can do up there due to the fact that scrappers have basically cleaned this place out. So over here, got a ton of stuff. There's like a lower level there, but it's mostly flooded, so we can't really go down there this time of year because it is flooded. But here you can see like a whole bunch of equipment. I actually don't know how this footage is going to come out just because it is such a dark, rainy day. I might have to come back and make another one. But we're gonna try our best. I mean, this place is pretty cool, so I have no problems coming back if you guys are not too happy with the video footage. So it's like got like a bunch of little rooms like this that used to be like bathrooms. These machines, I'm not too sure what they were, but again, we're gonna have to see how this video footage even comes out. I know that going up is going to probably be much better footage because there's more light. I mean, this part's kind of dreary even in the day, not gonna lie, like the sunlight. So this part is probably a little bit more well lit. This giant ass drum. You can hear the people over there working. And then we got like some, I think they're old control panels. Full range. Drooping down into here. Alright, so I'm going to kind of shut up for now and just walk through and let you guys enjoy the scenery. In here, you can kind of see downstairs. This looks like an old control room, but everything's been since gutted out. I mean, this closed in like 1982, like for good. They went bankrupt, unfortunately, because of the fact that they were competitors and they just couldn't keep up, but they paid their workers really good. They offered them really good insurance. They took really good care of them. So it's kind of sad to see places like that just go. So rooftop. We're going to try to kind of not overstay our welcome here. They've been getting a little more on lockdown with this stuff. But no, like there's nothing really here anymore. We do want to be respectful of the space, respectful of the locals and all that good stuff. So, some more views outside. Looks like it's just more, well that actually looks like pavement, but okay. So now we can start kind of going upstairs. You're about to hear me be like massively out of breath. So I apologize. This looks like a pretty obvious kind of like bathroom or shower room. Same here, as you can see some of the tiles and stuff that are still there. This place, after closing down, did become a victim of arson. And it caught on fire, which surprisingly, for a place that did catch on fire, it still has like a lot of stuff here. This room's a little flooded, so I have to be careful. Some pretty cool artwork. As you can see, this is all caught on fire. Alright. Let's try to go back to the stairs. Careful here how we step in. So, just a view from up here. Down there. Pretty cool, huh? So this is like a giant drum. See? That one's completely gutted out. One of my friends managed to get over to that ladder. We're not going to do that today, just because to make my video, I don't have somebody close enough by that if something happened, they could grab a hold of me. But yeah, so we can try to step out to here and kind of see what's up. This is all the original equipment. This used to all have gates, but like I said, the scrappers came up and they kind of just took everything. You could tell there's other explorers that kind of come through here because they really took the time to put in like wooden beams for people that dare to proceed on forward, because as you can see, there's kind of like a flat space over there that somebody could stand. A lot of cool details still in all the equipment, with the original paint and everything. So we can carry on upward. Gotta hurry up. Here's another rooftop view. We're not going to go out there because that's a busy road. Try your best to kind of keep a lower profile and not have trouble. So, you can see, you have to walk another 2 sets of stairs to the next level, but let's top of the silo. Well, silo drum thing. Looks like a silo from the bottom. That was actually what we saw when we walked in. Alright, so as you can see, it's kind of soothing because of the rain. But we're going to carry on upward. Here, this place, if you do come here, you should follow EPA standards for asbestos, as this place is potentially contaminated with such. Alright, so we're up to the final floor here. Tons of ladders. The rooftop with a pretty beautiful view. So I am not going to come out here just because of the fact that the collapse right there and over there. There are people that walk out to that catwalk, but we're not going to do that today. We try to do things smart. I mean, they tried to put beams there to help people get up and down, but I don't want to end up on top of that. So I can show you what's up here really quick, which is a really big empty hole underneath, and there's like a rail car. Now, I kind of wish the scrappers didn't take everything and it was a little safer to go see what's down over there, but unfortunately, you know, it is what it is. This place is pretty old, so that right there is usually what contains asbestos. It's also why I'm kind of breathing heavy, because, you know, you wear a mask and whew. Alright, so we're going to start heading back down. I can show you guys the smokestack really quick. Kind of a quick little walk today. Another famous feature of Wyman-Gordon, stairs with no railings. At least this side has a wall. So we're gonna go back down. I could probably walk you down over to there. Just gonna look one more time. And then we are gonna go check out the smokestack. And then, like I said, we'll clean up because it's not really much else here to see. You can see how safe it is to get over to one of those, but I don't know if I want to test it. I kind of like doing that stuff when I have more than just one other person here with me, so we could go make another video and I'll try to go out more, or like one of my friends that is like really good at doing that, take my camera and go. So up here, pretty cool drum things, like I said before. All right. So from the side here too, we're gonna check that last, just because there's a higher risk of getting spotted. There's like a whole conveyor belt, like it's still intact, so I'm gonna go look at that. If you do decide to come here, there's lots of random holes in the ground. You need to be very careful where you step. Oh, here's a cool elevator. There's some holes in the ground just at random, so a truck over there, so we are probably going to start kind of diligently moving our way out. Alright, so that was the power plant. We're gonna go into the smokestack. And then I may go redo the house. Alright guys, so let's go. course. Trying to get that still water, even though it's raining. These hallways go to like chutes. We don't really need to go up here. They don't really lead to anything. You guys are probably curious, so we'll do it. So go put on my flashlight here. There we go. As you can see up here, it's like a chute. And then this basically just leads out. And there's another chute. Sorry. The other side is basically the exact same thing. So we are going to convene here, start walking out, and like I said, I'm probably going to go check out that old house one more time because there's a bunch of different little buildings on this whole property. So now it's just a hike back out. So if I decide to stop at the houses, I will record again. Thank you for joining me going to the power plant. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Oh wait, you know what? Never mind. There's the tire graveyard building up here. You'll see that's called the tire graveyard. Yeah, another advice, completely wrap up because ticks, I have not gotten any yet the whole time I've been doing this, luckily, so I want to keep it that way. It could be middle of dead ass summer and I'm going to still wear joggers and socks and cover up. So there's a little building up here I call the tire graveyard, just because there's just a bunch of tires here. This building's more like ruins than an abandoned building, but it's still kind of cool to look at. It's not very big, so we'll convene after this. Or, sorry, we'll conclude after this. To reconvene at the house. So my buddy's gonna wait right back there. They do kind of follow a close second behind me, or at least in the vicinity, like I said, as you should never really go alone. mossy bits with the rain is always a welcome sight. But the rest of this is going to be pretty tough to kind of walk through, so here kind of smells like piss. Oh, do you see what that's hanging on by? We're gonna try to avoid that. But up here looks like stairs. I mean, there's no upstairs, but still there's some stairs. Some more still water. Carefully can approach out here. Yay. Alright. So now we're just going to try to make it back out of this mess. Kind of just use whatever you can. Hope I did not scratch my camera. Nope, we're good. Alright, so I'm going to text my buddy, start heading back to the car because that's where we're going. Alright, so now to start the boring walk back. Next place. If we can get in there. No gate, no trespassing, right? Oh. This is a hot mess. Alright. So, actually, it might have been easier if I went down that way. So, that's what we're going to do. This looks like it could have been an old train station. It again smells like shit in here. I don't know if this is like an old bathroom. I do see like a mirror. I do see like there's a train station where they would get like their tickets. Then there's this little area in here. Not really much to see, huh? So, the last one to see is the house. And we're gonna go make our way over there next. Alright, so this is one of the 3 other buildings that we have found on the same property and area as Wyman-Gordon. So, This up here is just a gigantic tub of still water. I'm going to try to get up there. It's a lot easier to navigate this in the winter because there's none of the overgrowth. But let's go see. Yeah. It's a gigantic vat of still water. I think I actually have a video of me. Is this smooth? Nah. Keep this. Okay. And then this building right over here. My feet are already soggy, so let's just do it. It's not really a lot in here, but I think this used to be a little convenience store that a lot of the workers went to. This looks like it was a bathroom. Oh, it smells like piss in here. So I will put the camera on at the next building. We are now in an approach to the house. Did they get rid of it? I don't see it. Oh shoot, hold on. So, I found it. Yeah, this was much easier to navigate in the winter. Throwing that out there, this is literally a house in the middle of the woods. It would be like 5 minutes. Alright, so it's really small, so we literally are going to be in here for 5 minutes, if that. Yeah, this part's really sad, like all the photos and album and everything. There was a lot of squatters that seemed like they lived here for some time. And it looks like this place might have caught on fire. Oh, there's another photo album. Maybe with some of the Wyman-Gordon workers. There's stairs going up. There's nothing really up there. There's nothing really back here either. So, I don't know about going to show up there per se, because I don't know how stable those stairs are. I think I have old footage of the stairs, so I mean, I have like an old video of this whole house, but when I came here with someone else. Oh, somebody was doing shit in here. Great. Alright. At least yellow, I think, is like a prosperity candle. Okay. So, we are done. And headed back to the car. It's been 2 minutes and 17 seconds. So, yeah. Alright. Thank you for joining me today, you guys. Now this is like a for real. Like, we're done.